And I would like to take a short rest. Is that a thing?
A 1 minute short rest.
1 minute.
So that means it is Holbeck's turn. And then it will be 3 times.
Yeah. So
Get him, Holbeck.
I have this big, ugly bastard in front of me.
Yeah. He's trying to claw at you, trying to claw you. You're like, come out here so I can eat you.
Yeah.
I've never tasted running dwarf before.
That's okay. I've eaten spider before.
Oh, gosh.
Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my my great axe, and I'm going to no, I can't hit both of them. So the one at the door, I'm going to attack.
Okay. Make your attack roll, sir.
Oh boy, that's not good. That's 12.
12 to the armor class.
Wait, that was a 20. Oh yeah, D20 plus 5 from my axe, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you made 12? Okay. That does not hit. Womp womp.
These things suck.
Welcome home.
I don't want to live here anymore.
Looks like it'll be all right once we get the attendants out of here. Be okay.
Why couldn't it be a cute infestation like koala bears?
Wait, I
so is that
opportunity for attack? Never mind.
Is that Holbeck's turn?
Correct.
Yeah, because I can't go anywhere else.
Crossbow. Oh, I'm frozen. Well, roll 20 is anyway. There it goes. Does an 18 hit?
18 will hit.
Don't forget you got a +1 to damage as well.
19.
Yes. 1d8 plus. So 7 plus 2d6 for my sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So altogether, that's 17 damage. No, 15 damage.
Oof. It looks pretty hurt.
Nice.
Spack. That's why you guys got to stay on the other side of it.
Spider soup.
So back up to Grillman.
I'm guessing it's in range for me to cast Firebolt, right?
You just like stick your hand around the door frame, like.
Oh, it's at an angle. It's good. This is straight up angle.
So like this is fine. Everything's fine. This is fine.
You're right. I could drop prone.
Does Bless count towards attack rolls?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that didn't help. That would be a 12.
Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a spell. I was like, don't forget, we have advantage for flanking, but.
And then I will hop up on the bed.
With
you
Mr. Bony Pants guy?
Yeah, you kick the skeleton out. And
I am carefully standing around.
No, this is ancient.
Okay.
When you disturb the bed, like it just crumbles. You don't mean to, but it happens.
Okay.
Pull the
Like
blanket
you're in a
over your head.
Like there's a damn spider. I'm jumping on the bed.
So it's not one of those fancy beds that doesn't.
So because it can't reach him, there's no really opportunity for attack because we moved, right?
Oh boy.
It doesn't have a purple mattress.
All right, so Dardrin is going to take off running. He's going to run past the giant spider and put himself in front of Listel.
Yeah.
And as he's passing
like a
her,
billiards table.
he's going to tap her shoulder and cast
Cast Hey You.
Hey, you cure wounds.
Noise.
And let me just double check to see how that works.
The healer.
Spells. Oh crap! I got it set to my illusion. Reset.
Oh, shit! I forgot my familiar again.
Does your familiar have a breath weapon? Because that'd be awesome.
He doesn't, but he can provide help.
Ooh, that's right.
But he can't open a door. I see how it is.
He doesn't have opposable thumbs, Lesdell.
I also never said he couldn't.
All we need is for him
an
to
owl.
swing a trap.
Oh yeah.
All I
All
said
you
was I
need is
prefer.
love.
Prefer he didn't.
Oh, okay. Maximum healing 9 points. You get back 9 hit points.
Wow.
Good.
I don't know.
And then
All right, that's Dardrin's turn.
and then it is the monster's turn.
All right.
So all 9 hit points are about to go running away.
All right. So they're going to descend upon Dardrin.
Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Of all the noises I don't want to hear in my earbuds ever again.
Yeah. Also, that doesn't look pleasant for Dardrin.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
no, it.
So
wow.
two of these attacks are going to have advantage.
Wait. Where'd the third one come from?
There was always 3.
There was
Was there?
always 3.
It must have been
my
off screen on my roll 20. Oh my god.
God. There's no way. There's no way I didn't roll above a 14.
No, it totally.
You didn't hit
that
him on
works.
any of them?
That works. It's the luck of the dwarves.
Oh, you don't want to laugh at the DM.
It's the luck of the dwarves. That's all it was. We win.
Yeah,
Alright, so
roll 20 or it didn't
HDL.
happen.
So that's those 3. Oh no. Why didn't I move?
Use these dice.
I'm actually holding you in place.
Oh, okay, that
Like,
makes sense.
I'm leaning on you, yeah.
You guys are like your back up against me, like.
No, you're good. Stay there.
Hold!
I hate spiders so much. Jesus, Mary Joseph.
I'm actually okay right now because I'm getting those sneak attack rolls, and that's all I
That's
care
huge.
about.
It's
Plus,
huge.
at level 3, it went up a d6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeet. Yeet, yeet.
All right, so yep, that's spiders. Yeah, okay, yeah. Hold back, eat shit. Nope. 3 times eat shit.
No.
Nope.
I rolled a 5 both times.
Oh,
Yep.
sweet. I'm okay.
The defeat.
The defeat. Wah, wah. It's okay.
Should
A
be
bomb
such a
goes
bad
off.
roll that the spider bites itself on accident.
It's okay. You'll get us next time. Was that all of the spiders?
That was it.
Okay. So that means next is Lesdell. And then Holbeck.
All right. Hold on, let me refresh it. Make sure we got the right spiders.
Make it right. Make it tight.
And
So
I
this
would,
one-
yeah, I would rule that, the one that's right next to the left of Leslie, you would have advantage on that one. I would say.
Okay, so I'll try to attack that one.
Okay.
Going to roll. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits.
Okay.
Huzzah.
I'm going to do 4 damage to it.
4 damage.
It's something.
Better than-
I'm taking
it's
off the
something.
back foot.
Hold on,
Taking
wait a
off the-
second. Are you kidding? All right, you just killed that one.
Yeah.
Like just killed that one.
Nice. Well
Got
done.
him.
Well done, Lesdell. Oh, wait. No, that was my kill. Oh,
Like,
I'll have to
That
kill another one
was
now.
my kill.
like when there's a pickle jar and someone else gets it, they loosened it for you.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. Listle,
Still only counts as one.
using a hammer or an axe there, Listle?
Whatever. That was unarmed strike.
Oh, you punched it.
Irish Joe,
That's funny.
Irish Joe, no
funny.
tips to the DM. That's not allowed.
That's funny.
You punched him. You
I
should
gave
have
it a
headbutted
good
him with
one.
that
Yeah,
helmet.
it was like 3 times hit it, and it was pretty much almost dead at that point.
And as
Yeah.
it was backing up, I knocked it into oblivion.
She didn't
But no,
even
you
use a
don't.
weapon.
Jeez, dude, that's a bad bee.
Yeah.
She carried 4 dwarves up a mountainside by
That's true.
herself. I mean, why are we still surprised by these things?
And Thanos
she's
needed
not-
a glove, not me, not where we're going.
She's in Dwarven.
That's why I married her.
She's got the power of the gods. Next up would be Holbeck if Leslie is done with her turn.
I'm done. I'm gonna give my fist a rest till the next one comes around.
My
Oh my
fists are rest.
goodness. That was pretty cool. Okay.
That was cool.
All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna take my great axe out.
It's already out.
Yeah. Oh no. Aye, 20.
There you go.
Smash.
That's a natural 20, dude. So how I do critical damage is your first. It's normally 2 rolls. You roll twice, but the way I do it is your first roll's automatically going to be max damage.
And
Okay.
because I have champion on here, I get a +2 bonus to attack range weapons also. So that would be because this is an axe. So then do I need to roll again?
No, or yeah, you just roll your damage and then add your max damage to your roll, then add your modifier.
This could be gross.
I'll have all of this memorized one day. Let's
You
see
will.
here.
It's easy peasy. Lemon.
So
Squeeze
what
it.
am I rolling then? I'm rolling a
You're rolling your damage. Whatever you're attacking with, it has it set a damage die.
my D20 plus the 5.
Well, that's to attack. You're going to roll your damage for your weapon. Every weapon has.
Oh, I'm
its
sorry.
specific...
I just remembered. Okay, gotcha. It is 1d12 plus 3.
There you go. So it automatically is going to do 12 damage, and then roll again, and then enter modifier.
6.
All right. So
Wow.
slap that all together.
That was a d12 plus 3.
Yeah. So you got 6 plus your maximum die roll.
Oh,
Plus
so
3.
it'd be the 19 then. Or wait, no, 18. I can't count.
Plus your 3.
Oh, plus. So wait. Okay, so it's 12 plus 3 plus 6.
So it's going to be your max damage.
Right,
Then you're
which is
going to roll again. Then you're
12.
going to add your modifier. That's it.
12. So yeah, 18.
Perfect. All right. You're
That's-
good to
that's
go.
nasty.
Yes, what I added 18.
It's pretty hurt. Nice one, Holbeck.
My turn.
Oh, God.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh, no, wait.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He like
Before-
smacks right into it. Oh,
Before, yeah. Oh, I don't have my spectacles on. Okay.
My
Uh,
spectacles.
I'm gonna call over to Grillman, who's said he was leaning up against me. I'm going to move now.
I'm gonna just kind of lean off you.
And then I'm going to come over here.
Lean
so
off,
I
yeah.
have the advantages and fire my crossy bow. nat 20.
Oh,
So that's going to be 8 plus 1d8 plus 3.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm mathing.
hey, unless you've got like a feat or whatever, you want to be when you fire a ranged weapon, you want to be like right there.
Mm-mm.
Otherwise, you're gonna be at disadvantage when you fire from right there.
True. I don't get that feat till next level.
Correct.
Does he have advantage though for flanking? So does that watch?
He's not technically flanking because to be flanking, you have to be on the opposite sides.
Okay.
Roger that. Well, I rolled a 21 to hit. I did 18 points of damage.
And that's the +1 too in there.
Yep.
You.
Yeah, that one's toast.
Poke my head back around the door.
Yeah,
I really like this magic weapon.
You're welcome.
It's wonderful.
He's like, look, gosh darn.
Back to the top. It'd be Grillman's turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Aha, perfect.
I
I'm gonna
declare
cast
Eat him.
15-foot cube
Wait,
originating
is
for
it-
me can
would
hit everyone.
So magic's not considered range too. He has to be 1 away.
Well, depends on what
Magic
he's.
follows its own
This-
weird rules.
Magic
Yeah.
has its own rules.
This
Got its
is a
own-
15-foot cube in front of me,
Okay.
Wolf.
and I am casting at level 2. And that will be, what is it for Thunderwave? It's a Constitution saving throw DC 12.
Oh yeah, Thunder Cheeks.
Extra D8 in here too for the attack.
All of them, right?
That would be all 3, and then I'm sculpting it around.
Okay, I rolled a
Right.
4, an 8, and a 2.
Wolf.
All right, so that will be 16 points of thunder damage, and they are pushed 10 feet away from us.
Okay. Whoosh. Whoosh.
So I know what the book says about forced movement and attack of opportunities. What is Tony's rule on those? All right, all right.
We did just go through some of these spiders pretty quick, so I don't see us
Yeah.
getting. And we
Well-
laughed at him.
Quicker is better.
I
I did not laugh
almost
at
took a
him.
Lizdell. I was hoping to.
I respect Tony and his decisions as a DM greatly.
I respect you as a DM.
Should I go put my lipstick on real quick?
Yeah.
That'll
The
be
eye
Leave-
shadow
leave
at the very
over.
least.
After Grillman, it would be Dardrin.
Okay. All right, let's do something, Dardrin. Let's mess some sheesh up. Let's go.
Do something cool.
Let's do it.
Hit him with your beard.
Hit him with my Warhammer. Okay.
Same difference.
Yeah, okay, let's switch it up a little bit. Jesus. All right. Okay. 17 to hit, plus a D8.
Wolf.
8 points of damage. That'll toast that one.
Well, I mean, Grillman just did pretty much all of their hit points worth of
Fine.
damage to all of them.
Oh, it wasn't much.
It's like 2/3, man.
They're a little bit better than glass cannons. They pack a wall up, but
Hmm.
all right. So that's your turn, Dardrin. Yep. Okay, who's up? Is it?
That would be the monsters.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. All right. So.
Oh no! Wait, I'm sorry.
Aw,
It would be Lesdill's turn.
What?
No,
it's not.
it's the monster.
What? Yeah.
I am a monster.
All I'm saying
That
is,
is a fact.
I hope
There's
these
no
aren't the
disputing.
babies.
Lesdill is definitely a monster.
Oh man. All right. So first one's going to attack Grillman there.
Uh-oh.
Okay. 17 your armor class.
Oh, no.
Shield. I'm going to cast Shield as a reaction, so that brings me up to 20,
Oh, nice.
and it'll bounce off my magical shield.
Yeah, this thing is pissed. It's like its teeth like.
Would you stop?
The drool's just kind of
Third
sliding off
time.
the shield.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's not drool. That's the poison.
Oh yeah.
The poison don't matter.
Oh boy. All right. So the next attack's gonna be on. Not with the 15, I don't think. Miss Armor Class 19.
All right, so I'm going to do a little more than give this guy the 1-2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to see. Why is it with my attacks? It doesn't show my weapons. It only gives me unarmed strike. Why is that?
Oh, I think you have to actually
Oh.
select the equip it. Yeah.
Yeah, in D&D Beyond, you gotta actually equip it.
I'm like I can keep going through them, giving them 1-ups a la Mario style, but
Lesdell's a monk now. Just that's all there is to it.
okay, I'm going to. Guess so. Wait, didn't I give myself a glaive last time? Damn it!
You're getting your games all mixed up. You picked up a glaive in our steampunk game.
Damn it! But I wanted one in this game. I know that much. Okay, so I equipped it for the other game because I was like, okay. So actions. I've got a battle axe. I'm gonna try to battle axe this guy.
There
You are a
go.
battle axe. Get him.
Oh
Right. I think the battle axe is wielding Lesdell. as
Yeah.
more.
yeah! She like spins
One
around.
with weapon.
This battle axe rolls a nat 20, baby. So I got a total of 25.
I think it's dead. I think we lost Tony.
Killed him.
He's so angry.
I mean, that's a minimum of 12 damage right
That's
there.
the last spider looking at you like, I'm gonna get you.
Like, and as I'm pointing at its eyes, I take one off, point it. I go like this with my fingers to its eyes and go like this for all 8 of them.
She's gone beast mode.
She's like,
I don't understand why I have. Is it the 2d10 plus? Oh, what the hell?
Wow.
Apparently, I did a crit on my battle axe with damage. 17. She swings around like a little dwarven vortex with her axe, chopping its legs off and then
chop his
going
leg.
between all 8
She's doing
eyes.
that dwarven ballet.
Yeah.
Are you going to use your action surge?
Yeah, you could kill the other one.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe.
Move your character to engage.
I forgot the familiar again.
Yep,
Dude, it's just sitting there on the.
I didn't
fine.
forget it.
This whole time going,
No, I brought him back to my shoulder. He's just sitting there. But
oh yeah. Like,
So from now on, when I put your
no,
name
dude,
down,
he's not on the. He's
Yeah.
not on there. No. Well,
when I put your name down for initiative, I'm gonna put familiar
thank you.
next to your name, and that way I can remind you.
Yeah, I will remember once.
Right.
one.
You already remembered once.
One
That's
time.
fair. That's fair.
Okay, so I'm here and I get to roll for my attack again. My battle axe. Is that how that works?
I do believe that's how that works.
Yeah.
Is that an
21.
Owl emote.
Vicious. Vicious.
Vicious knit.
Mhm.
Goodness.
9
She-
damage.
She went from going from like almost 0 to freaking hero.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would
mad.
piss her off.
As her little great axe vortex moves from one side of the room, she then takes the spider gut laden battle axe and then crunches its skull in as well.
Oof. You're mean.
Oh.
Oof.
Did you see what they did to me? Oh, they touched me.
Actually, we were in this room over there.
Actually, we were cowering this room the whole time.
It's all right. I gave the one that was with you guys the 1-2 punch out of existence, so don't mind me.
Yeah, you did.
I did that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right, one punch woman over here. Just
I didn't see you do
One
anything.
punch!
Yeah, I
Totally
killed
did.
one.
It happened so fast. It's the key to success. I heard from a monk once.
I've heard that.
So, all right. Well,
Well, that was very good, Lizdell. I am very impressed with your prowess this evening. In fact, give yourself an extra 300 experience points.
Woohoo!
can
Going
I
places, guys.
pickpocket her for that 300 XP?
He has bless.
How did Bless work for that dart game, my friend?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should have thought about the weapon, but I always want to get one of them down and then let the
Didn't
panic
have
set
my
in.
spectacles.
All right, so I guess that'll conclude combat
for now.
for now.
Mm.
We're gonna open another
Alright.
room.
Wait, there's
And
more.
back to what we were doing.
Other than the spiders, was there anything else magical around for my detect magic?
What is the radius on that?
30 feet, and I believe I was about. Where's the?
We've got 4 other rooms over here.
Somewhere here.
So
So it was pretty much
you
the
basically could walk up and down that hallway and not detect anything.
room. Okay.
What were you going to say, Lesdo?
I was yawning and waiting, and also curious if anybody needs a short rest before we continue.
Got
Or
a
if
couple
anyone
beds.
wants to heal me. I don't know. I'm kind of hobbling over here.
Well, let's see what I got. Well, let's see what I got in the old gas tank here.
I can
Might
help.
not be a bad idea to do a short rest so I can get some of my spells back.
And I'll say me my gas tank.
Does everyone show where can I go open another room?
Absolutely. You.
Good.
All right,
it's-
roll initiative.
Yeah, roll for initiative.
No!
So you're gonna force it open?
Yeah.
Do your thing, kid.
We've officially found our trap springer.
Right?
I can take
I
it. I have a
am
lot
okay
of
with
hit points.
I'm gonna send my owl off to kind of survey between the upper and lower entries to this room. So
What-
just kind of scouting back and forth to make sure nothing sneaks up on us.
Gotcha. Okay. It'll be
Before he busts that door open, I'm going into the room next to it and lying down on that bed.
Resting, huh? Did you move the bones?
I'll
Nope.
actually,
Right
I'll
on top
set
of him.
is this
So
a
I need
chair?
to roll my attack first, right? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
15.
That'll hit. Roll your
All
damage.
right.
Grillman, do you suppose we should start a fire
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Your damage.
Why would we
Gotcha.
need a fire?
to keep warm?
Shit.
I'm perfectly fine here.
12 plus 3.
Fine, I'll start my own fire.
Oh yeah, that's
5. It was. I rolled a D12 1 plus 3. So
destroy him.
Oh,
Man,
never
I wish
mind.
I knew him.
Apparently I won't. Apparently I have no way to start a fire.
Do you, if you're like gathering materials, Grolman would kind of cast just small little fire bolts once you've got it set up.
I have a.
But he won't
tinderbox.
tell you he's doing it. So if you're doing it, it'll be like he'll wait till you kind of back up and you're like looking for a lighter or something. He'll just toss it over there.
You need a
How
fire.
rude.
I have a tinderbox.
It would be, you would be well out of any range of danger. It was more of a nice gesture.
Yeah.
So I rolled 1 D12 plus 3, and it was 5. It's on the thing.
Oh yeah. You like smash through it partially, and then and you would just continue to work on it. Eventually, in a minute or two, you just clobber your way through this door.
Okay. Yeah. Aha.
After we get the fire going, we'll grab some legs off of the spider.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, you made a fire because I can make
room.
a fire if you need to. I missed that.
Grillman.
And the sake
Grillman
of
was kind
brevity,
enough.
Yeah.
you guys can, whoever wants to check the remaining rooms, you can roll a 5d10. And let's see.
Woo! Welcome, Fluffy Alpaca.
The-
Yeah, no,
You guys
I'm
gotta
just.
work on that air horn.
I am hanging out in this room getting a short rest because
Hey, I bust
I
the
need
door
hit
open.
points
Do I get to look inside? It's still black.
Yeah, taking a look around, you find like another skeleton in here, and poking around, you can roll again to see how much gold you find.
1d10 plus 3.
Yeah, that works. Was it? It was 5D D10.
5d10, yeah.
there we go. I got 11 hit points back.
Take off the added. Oh no, not negative. 27.
You can hear gleeful noises and like jingling as Holbeck fills his pockets.
Yes. How much?
Gold would be the death of that one.
Add the 27 gold or whatever you rolled to your count.
I thought the same of you.
Oh, that's actually 27. Okay, cool.
I'm much too clever for that. Grillman.
Well, I'm back to 47 again.
I do have to say you've surprised me a bit. I never thought I'd be sharing a room with you in these circumstances.
What you call retreating, I call tactical fallback.
I guess
Very
I was leaning up on
This
you.
is, 1, 2, 3,
Your
4.
spells are quite powerful. I think maybe I should like to learn a trick or two from you.
I'm sure I can teach you. I've done my research, as you know.
Do
I'm
you
gonna go
know
open another door.
Mage Hand?
I know of it. I do not have the ability to cast it.
I'm sure it will come to me naturally, probably.
I'll pull out.
As
do I have
part of
like
my
a-
class archetype.
I have to have some. Yeah, I have a book. I have a book in my inventory. I'm gonna say I pull out a book and kind of like go through it and show you some information on Mage Hand about how you may be able to use it.
Nice. Leslie, are you coming to rest?
I am resting, yes. That is what I'm doing.
So,
I have fire, I have food.
Oh,
Gremlin,
you have me at
Gremlin,
food.
Yes.
when you're walking down the hallway, I almost forgot. With your spell going, kind of at the very edge of its peripheral, you do detect a magical item, but it's not in the hallway.
At what point?
It's
Like
from
this
inside. It's inside the Grand Hall.
Oh, okay, so I do feel the presence of some magical item nearby. Somewhere in the Grand Hall. You may want to try and find this.
I concur.
I mean, and as you kind of look out the doorway, and with the tech magic, you can kind of see like there's kind of like a gold shimmering, and it looks like it's coming from one of the skeletons that's propped up against the against one of the pillars.
I guess yeah, I'd head over to it. Which pillar?
The one on the left, closest
Up
to
here.
the door. Yeah. No,
Alright, yeah.
it's a skeleton. Let me start. right here, the skeletons that are here.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a skeleton on that.
Sorry, I wasn't zoomed in enough. All right. What is the item?
All right, so you search the skelly, correct?
Yeah.
Do
Reluctantly.
I?
You could have that owl search it.
No, I see something shiny.
It's like, ooh, pretty.
I can search
He's
it
like,
for
it's
you.
shiny and it's magic. It's mine.
It's not gold, but it's shiny.
Let's see here. On this one, you're fishing out the shiny, right? In doing so, you realize that this guy here, he's wearing dwarven-sized chainmail. It's a bit tarnished, but it's definitely usable.
Toss it to the side.
Well, he's
What?
wearing it. So you found like a journal. You also find that he has a shield, a warhammer, and he's got a key ring with a large
Okay.
and small key on it. And what you finally come to picking up is a magical hand axe. What it does, you don't know.
I would like to cast Identify as a ritual.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Swiss Army knife.
Cool.
I was thinking, I'm like,
You're like, I'm a Swiss
we're-
Army knife. Yes,
we're
my dude.
going into a cave. Kind of not gonna have a lot of resources.
It's true.
Sounds like a great item for Lisdell.
That would be a minute, I believe, of time. And I made sure to pick up rituals too.
Okay, so this is going to be the Hand Axe of Thunder.
Oh, snap.
So, it does a regular damage of a hand axe. On a natural roll of 18 or higher, so you have to roll an 18 on the die, the hand axe creates a boom of thunder and deals an extra 1d6 electrical damage to an enemy.
Lesdale,
It's going to be a +1 weapon.
Lesdale, I found something that may interest you.
Oh yeah, what is that?
It's a hand axe.
They do interest me. You know?
It has magical properties. It's, I believe, the hand axe of thunder. It can create a boom of thunder if you strike hard enough.
Ah, well,
Don't think that's going to be a problem.
did you see what I did with my fist earlier?
That's why I think this may work much better.
Ah, well, I'll add it to the inventory if you don't think anyone else would want it.
I think it's best suited for you.
Okay,
Yeah, he doesn't want to give it to anyone else.
Fine. I'll take it.
To twist my arm.
Holbeck, there is a shield and some other armor over here if you want. And I'm just gonna walk away back to the fire at that point.
All right, so Holbeck, you go after the armor and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the shield. I already have chainmail, unless
Okay.
it's like special. And but I don't have a shield yet.
Okay, so yeah, you can pick up his shield, and also when you
And I rolled ahead of time for this room right here. I had a 25. So the door's open.
oh, nice. All right, so yeah, when you do, so you can roll. Like I said, anyone who wants to check a room up there, I believe most of the rooms have already been searched.
No, this one has not, and this one has not.
Yeah, so whoever wants to roll that, other than Holbeck, can roll it for some
I'm
gold.
raking in the gold right now.
And then with the, did you take the journal with you, Gremlin?
Oh, I didn't roll some gold.
Yes, I would have.
Okay. And then whoever goes through the suits of armor. Let's see here.
All right, I got my.
Was that a hand axe or a hammer?
It was a hand axe.
Okay.
It's a hand axe.
All right. I've got me archetype.
You got mage hand now?
I do.
Great.
Now I can like pick locks and stuff at range.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a special mage hand, right?
Yeah, Mage Hand, Ledger Main.
Yeah.
All right. So
You need gold
you
pieces.
on the skeleton you find like 68 gold and 10 silver pieces.
Whose skeleton?
What you're going
Yours.
through.
Oh, I didn't know I was at that one.
Yeah.
I had just ripped open the door over here,
Oh,
and then
nice.
I rolled 33 for my 5 deep my 10s.
Nice. Raking in that gold.
Yeah, and how much? What was it I found over here at this skeleton?
Yes. 68 gold, 10 silver.
Another 68 gold and 10 silver. Okay, Grillman, you missed that one, I guess.
I don't concern myself with gold.
That's good. You can give it all to me. I don't mind.
I guess if we have downtime still, I'd be browsing through the journal.
Okay.
Keeps talking
Guys.
about Tom Riddle.
Can you stop banging on those doors? I'm trying to read this book.
Oh, you have a
Now-
silence thing? You got a silence thing earlier. You can hear nothing.
No, I wish I did.
Now, the journal is not unsurprisingly in Dwarven, and it's basically a lot of daily guard shifts and different people who entered what is called the Greeting Hall. Now, the last few pages say an emissary from Bright Gold has brought upon us a plague. Within the past day, they have all come down sick with it. The king has sealed off the exit from the greeting hall with great magic to keep any of the sick from entering. Because we have been exposed, we will stay here to guard our post. The sick have all been locked in their rooms with food and water. May the Stone Father have mercy on both them and us. On the last written page of the journal, the dwarf wrote, "I hope one day this message reaches you, my love. Let our little ones know how much I love them and loved you. It shall not be long now until I work the eternal mines with the Stone Father. We shall meet again, my love. Sulfred." All right. And that's what
Well,
you
that's
find
just
out.
sad.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah. So I will relay to the group about the king sealing off the entrance. And we may run into trouble ahead.
I mean, speak for yourself. I won't.
And then she just flexes her arms. Right? Oh my gosh. I imagine Lisdale's got pecs, right?
Her arms are like the size of her husband's thighs. Just like.
Hey, what? Real quick side question. What's the blocking power on that shield? Is there?
It's like +2, like as a base to your AC.
Okay. And I want to check this other skeleton.
Yeah, I mean, this one has another shield, has another warhammer. They're all very similar dressed, but this one doesn't have any gold on them.
Yeah, no.
Anything good? You can pick up a warhammer if you want it.
Lisdale, do you have a shield?
I don't need one, but
Fine.
I do have one. I don't need one though.
Okay, fine.
I have one. I don't use it, but I have one. Protects the backside.
All right, so you guys, did you roll up your hit dice when you took your short rest?
Yep.
Perfect. How would you like to proceed?
Carefully.
With another short rest.
Does this hall go down further over here?
With
no, it just
Holbeck in front.
Okay.
Just ends right.
Yep. Did we go through all the rooms then?
No.
Correct. Well, I'm just saying, like for
No,
the brevity's sake,
This
yeah, like I had said, yeah. If anyone wanted to check those rooms, you can just roll up your gold.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do this again. No, I'll share them. There's 2 rooms here. This one and this one. You guys need to check it. I'll open the door for you. I cut out. I don't know what
I'll
happened.
take a whopping 36 gold from this room here.
Okay.
Oh,
The first
oh.
one.
I already took the gold out of that room.
Oh,
Well,
it's
one
not
of the
lit
rooms.
up, so I didn't know.
It's okay. Yeah,
We got
this
what?
one, and this one are done. So I mean,
Well-
maybe you got 36 gold out of one of these.
Yeah.
One of them.
You can take both. I would be over there.
The other one.
You're not going to be over here.
It's gold. There's nothing magical nearby anymore.
You can buy magic with gold. Didn't you know?
Or a muzzle. Oh,
They didn't tell you, did they? Lesdell, are you seeking gold?
I mean,
she's probably rich.
yes. I mean, I'd be more than happy to split it if you're splitting it, as we did.
I heard a marriage is like 50-50, or maybe it's like 200%.
No.
I don't know.
No,
It's like
Well,
200.
no,
We're kind of just running around willy-nilly looting the place, I guess.
no. She said prenup earlier. So yeah, what's mine's mine.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
What's yours is mine as well.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not how it works.
Um,
When in
Alright.
need. Supposed to love each other, and she just sasses me all the time.
That is love. Sass is my love language.
I'd believe
And battle
Sass
axes.
is a female dwarves. Like I would believe that entirely.
Yeah.
I believe it's a human females.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I don't know anything about them.
At least in this house it is.
I'll drink to
Oh, I
that.
see.
See,
So-
what happened was
So,
See, what
Lesdell,
happened
are you
was-
going to loot this last room or what? If you are, roll 5d10 and grab your gold.
Yeah.
5d10.
Yes, 5d10.
Yar. I've decided I want to take up piracy on the high seas.
Piracy.
Forget this
Side
mountain.
note, did you know that on D&D Beyond you can roll like 2,000 dice?
Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
And then it crashes it.
Wow.
It's fun.
It's fun to cause computers pain.
How
It's
much gold did you get?
34.
Nice.
That's a
Pretty
good number.
There you go.
Do I get to double the 110?
Huh.
No, stop it.
I loot my husband.
Oh, like,
Your husband. Sleight of
Sleight of
hand.
hand.
Sleight of hand. Yeah.
Sleight of hand, the husband.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
more
no.
of intimidation.
Right.
Hold on. Do I have proficiency
I got-
in that?
I'm at 148 gold pieces now.
I actually have proficiency in intimidation. Let's see, just for shits and
No,
giggles. What
you're
I
not
do.
taking my gold.
12. What about
Pull
a
back
little
a nub.
What's your AC?
I'm gonna pull back a nub.
So you guys leave out of this this wing of the Great Hall.
Yes, please.
Where are you off to now?
The other wing.
Oh man, the 3 times is already there. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and do your thing, guys.
The brothers that think alike.
Perception.
All right, 3 times. Go ahead
10.
and you gonna check it for traps.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Yeah, seems legit.
Holbeck, it's good to go. Just let me get over here real quick.
I'll go in.
We're all behind pillars.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I have
All right.
I got a lot of health points. I'll be
All
good.
right. Go ahead and you're just gonna force the door open.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Like a big force the door open. See how puny I can hit it. Maybe we should have Thunder Fists over here do it.
Yeah. What is it that you need again? Sorry, I wasn't listening to you as usual.
Nothing.
What was that? Okay.
15. That should open a door. I would
Yeah,
hope.
and then as you go to strike the door, these little nozzles out like from the corner of the doorway in the floor kind of jut out for about 4 seconds, and during which they and retract back in.
Oh,
And,
it's just fire?
roll a dexterity saving throw as a torrent of flame barbecues whole deck.
Wait, what? So what do I roll? I'm sorry.
Dexterity saving throw.
So is that a D? Is that a D20 plus
Yeah,
my dex?
Well, no, there's a dex saving. There's a little spot for your dex saving.
I'm sorry.
Tofu.
I'm looking for it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Good emote for that.
Yeah, it should be.
I'm going to call over to Grillman behind the other pillar. Was that your owl?
No, he's right here.
Oh,
And like just
I don't see
hanging on my shoulder.
It should be at the very top.
the very
I mean,
top. Okay.
Should be.
It almost sounds like the owl's
saving throw
chuckling.
modifiers.
if you go to the top of your character sheet, it'll say like your strength block. Look directly to the right of that. It says strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. And
Yeah.
tiny. That's your saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. So my dexterity is +1, but I don't know what to roll with it.
D20.
Okay.
D20 plus 1.
Please don't barbecue me. Oh shit.
That's
No.
barbecue.
Oh no!
What did you
All right.
roll?
Good news
Beards
is the whole
grow
thing's
back.
Oh my God.
Beards grow back.
Oh no! Our tank! He's broken!
You take an amazing 20 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's okay. I'm still alive.
Did you open the door to an oven? What?
He
door
found
even
the
open?
oven.
The door didn't even open. He just like, open this door. Ah! No, you're not.
Oh no!
And that's why I don't send the owl.
Mm.
Whatever.
Mhm. Mhm. Duly noted. If I ever get a animal companion, don't send them.
Well, I got 11
Send
points
Holbeck.
left.
Maybe
I don't have,
we
like-
take the other.
Well, I mean,
metric.
like if the thief won't find, the trap with his roll, someone will find it with their hit points.
Exactly.
Am I allowed to do like an action surge though and like roll out of the way or something?
No.
He's like, no, I want to kill you.
No. Oh boy. Let's see here.
Even
Apparently, the
birds
door
said no.
was in fact trapped. I should
Yeah,
probably wear my spectacles when detecting traps.
yeah,
So sorry, brother.
I agree. So I'm just gonna move over here now.
Now that the
let's
trap
go.
is-
Your turn.
Okay, so we are investigating this stuff. Has anyone checked out these statues or anything? Or these lights or anything?
No.
Those aren't made of gold.
No, but they are
I
Why
said
would
fire.
no
you check
magic.
those?
I don't know. Well, I'm not checking the door after what just happened. Tell you that
Surely
much.
it's disarmed by now.
Can 3 times? Can you? Did you see that trap? Can you disarm it?
Possibly. Let's find out.
Maybe using that mage hand of yours.
Shh, we don't talk about the mage hand. You can
Oops.
use thieves' tools to pick locks and disarm traps at range.
Gee, that would be
So-
so nice. Appreciate that
So
one.
like, so like this.
I didn't use the owl. You didn't use the mage hand. We just let it burn
Yeah.
up.
We
Let's
just
go
let the
for it.
trap springer go for it.
So like this blue translucent hand just kind of appears floating in front of me. I hand it my lock picks and send it over to the door.
Yeah, that's great.
Apparently, I need to write Mage Hand down. So
I thought the
don't
magic
forget.
door was this way.
What was it that I needed to roll to disarm a trap, Tony?
You're muted.
forgot.
Tony, you're muted.
Yeah. Roll sleight of hand. Why not?
Sleighty hand.
Why not? Do it.
That gives me a +4 to my roll. And bam. 11.
Nice.
Flop of hand.
Okay. At least if the hand gets burnt up, it's
You trigger the trap, and when it does, like you notice it kind of sputters out, and like the nozzles just stay out this time.
Oh yeah, sure. Now it's over.
it ran out of fire juice.
Fire juice. Yeah. No more dragon's breath for us.
So I'll bring the hand back, and I don't know what to do with my hand. I'm gonna tell Grillman.
And then Lesdell looks over and says, "Put it like this." That's a start.
Oh my god.
That was a good use of it. I think as time goes on, you'll find more.
But what do I do with it now? It seems awkward to just have it floating around willy-nilly.
I kind of look at the familiar. It's not so bad.
Desummon.
I think I can send him to a pocket dimension.
You have like this hand on your shoulder, like Adam's family.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's just gonna sit on my hand, on my shoulder. Like, oh no, even better. It's going to hold my hand
Oh,
for comfort.
You guys are gonna walk together.
Yeah.
that's great. I'm so dead. Oh,
Thank you for bringing that up, because I just realized that I can have my familiar cast things that are the range of touch for me.
of course.
Yeah,
you do.
buddy.
So I can buff your sword from a distance. Or your
Now
dagger.
you just got to remember that your familiar exists.
I do when we're not in combat.
Baby
Well, that's when it's important.
Yes.
All right.
And when you don't
So
want
I
it to
guess-
do something I want it to do.
As long as I'm in danger, he'll never remember.
What familiar?
Right. Well, I guess the door's out of fire now. So
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, that's not my job. I don't lead the charge.
You want to unlock the door?
Sure. Handyman, unlock the door. That would
Is that his
be
name?
a 19. Yes. Handyman is
The mage
my
hand.
mage hand's name.
Am I allowed to do a short rest right now
Nice.
because I didn't rest with everyone else?
It would take an hour.
Why? Why would you do these things?
Yeah, you
That's
guys
not
can
how
go
this
fight
works.
without me.
You're the one who went and went off on your own while we were short resting.
Yep.
So,
All
quick
right.
question. I've always I've never really thought about it until now. What is the mage hand? Like, is it a human hand, a dwarf hand, gnome, halfling,
I thought
Whatever you want it to be.
dragonborn?
Spectral.
Oh, okay, cool.
could be a Loxodon.
I have
Who knows?
I have a
tabaxi.
crowbar.
All right. So
It's a big
what are you guys
elephant
doing?
foot.
I have a crowbar if someone would like to use it, but I'm not gonna do it. Not with 11 health.
Ugh.
Handyman could use it.
I will send my owl into the hallway.
I don't think it can carry the crowbar. The door's not open yet.
I thought 3 times.
It's
over.
gonna like hit the wall and fall.
No,
That's gonna hit the door and fall.
It did. It,
they
I
just
didn't unlock it.
Oh yeah, wait, no, yeah, you did.
Yeah, but it's not open yet.
Yeah.
No,
The
it's
hand
not
can
open
open it.
yet.
Okay, handyman, open the door.
door opens up, much in a similar fashion to the one on the other side. It's been a while since anyone opened these doors.
I'm
Let's
gonna
take a
look at
here.
Holbuck. Was that
As-
so hard?
He's just singed.
I've singed my hair.
There's like smoke coming off of my beard.
And then Lizzle looks over. Is the fire out already? Are you telling me I bought these marshmallows and chocolate for nothing? How are we going to make s'mores now?
No.
And similar to this room, it's going to be 3 doors on your left and 3 on your right.
Nice.
I'm gonna have my owl patrol the hallway, the Great Hall again. So who's leading this time?
Not it. Mage Hand touches my nose.
I have to remember that I'm one of those people who's supposed to go in first. Okay, I'll go.
So, don't we have a healer in the group? When is it their turn? I'm just saying.
You have to wait your turn like everyone else.
Sitting over here, twiddling his thumbs.
You're
Sitting on
only
the dock
half
of the bay, watching
Tony's
the
out for blood.
Hard mode. Engage.
Krillin will kind of
Yes, bring it on. Bring on hard
Am I by
mode.
the door? This is the door that we just did? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
No, it was the other way.
Well, let me back up before you do that. Okay.
Okay.
All clear. Go
All
ahead.
right. Fire in the hole.
That's why you don't hand women the maps.
It's lit up in there, right? You're muted again. Tony.
Tony's muted.
Oh, yeah. Once it's lit up, or yeah, once you open the door, it's lit up.
Okay.
You see the little lights? Bling, bling.
All right. Say walk in.
Okay. Yeah,
Anyone coming?
you walk in and there's nothing jumping out at you. I mean, you don't see anything that's crazy.
Look, guys, and so Leslie's gonna look back, y'all. There's nothing in here. I don't even know where that fire came from.
I'm not gonna
There's
open
nothing
a
in
door.
Well,
Tofu is out of
she's-
control right
There's
now.
there's 4 doors right here.
While she's looking, I'd like to try and do detect magic again in this area.
Okay.
So
you take
10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
And
elevator
let's see
music
here.
playing right now while we wait.
You don't detect any magic.
Yeah, there's probably a reason why this door was booby trapped.
Mm-hmm.
You should go figure it out.
Yeah, go ahead. Anti-waste.
There's no magic over here. I'm not interested. Probably more gold for you, though.
I don't see anything.
It's
I see
because
nothing.
their doors are closed. There's 4 of them.
Well, I mean, from where I'm standing, I see nothing. You mean you want me to check on the doors too while I'm in here?
Yeah, bust a door, open a door.
All right, we're gonna start with upper left. First one on the left.
You
Okay.
got this. Should we tie a rope to her?
No.
Not the case.
No.
Yeet.
I think we'll be fine.
All right.
We've rested a bit.
All right.
All right. Did you make your attack roll?
Didn't know that. Sorry, you must have been muted. I didn't hear that.
Punch it.
All right.
Apparently that works the best.
23 with my battle axe.
Okay. That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Do you know why there's a difference between the top and the bottom? They both say slashing under damage. Do I do both?
Both what? Slashing and what other type of damage you talking about?
Well, it says slashing for both of them, but one says 1d8 plus 3 and one says 1d10 plus 3.
Well, that's because it'll be probably versatile versus one-handed versus two-handed.
And so, do I do martial or versatile? Okay.
You'd probably be doing 2 hands there.
Yeah.
So I have a proficiency with it. Do I have a proficiency? Versatile.
You should. You're a fighter.
Yeah.
11.
11 points of damage.
Yes.
Yeah, and so yeah, you're able to eventually smash through this door, no problem.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm in, boys. I'm in. You know what I see?
You can roll 5d10 and claim your gold.
Woo-woo.
And for the sake of brevity, you guys can. Who's ever going to spend the time to search?
Oh,
Speak
no.
now or forever hold your peace.
I'll claim one room.
Okay.
Bam. 39.
Look at you go.
I'm gonna be laden.
What did
That's
I
a good
roll
roll.
earlier? I rolled something. I forgot already.
They've been mostly around the 30s.
Yeah.
All right. Now, in the room that you searched there 3 times.
Yep.
Mm.
Let me move in. I'll go to this one. The one south of Lesdale.
Right.
Oh,
okay.
that door wasn't locked. Oh, cool.
It is now.
Your mage hand's doing all the other doors. Just unlocking
Yeah.
them.
I'll just
It's a bunch of
handyman, go
handiwork.
unlock the other doors, please.
And then the Loxodon tusk just kind of hops around.
Yeah. So you claim your 510 gold. But in this particular room that you search, you also find a gold and gem inlaid battle axe. You find a dusty but beautiful golden gem inlaid set of dwarven plate mail on an armor stand.
Whoa.
Except for being ornate and about 50% more valuable than the battle axe and plate mail. And it has the same stats as a normal battle axe and a set of plate mail. And you find a coin purse on a seemingly maybe it was well dressed at some point person, but the coin purse you find contains 300 gold pieces.
Nice.
Oh, snap. I'm rich, baby.
Right on. Good job.
So, Lesdale, Hallbeck, Dardrin wears plate, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he does. Let me check here.
Anyway, I'll appraise the rest of the group of what's in here because I can't use.
I'm a fighter champion class. I don't know if I wear plate though. I don't remember. I mean, right now I have chain on, but
you can wear plate.
You can, yeah. I gotta add my monies. Woohoo! Almost to 500 gold. I don't know what I'm gonna spend it on, but I can think of a few things.
Drinks on you.
Hey.
At least 2 things.
Dark games.
Dart games and ale.
All right, so you
Bookers
guys
and Hello.
conclude your searching over here.
And ponies.
Ponies. I'm just gonna buy a petting zoo.
You could buy Grandma. You could buy Grillman a sheep.
Are you guys then searching in this area?
Yeah.
No, because there's this door. It's not open yet, right?
Okay, go ahead and make your rolls, please.
Yep. I'm out.
Oh wait, what
Not-
am I?
Not
What am I
so
rolling?
scared anymore, are you?
Like,
Okay, so here, if I may, if anyone is going to search these rooms, please do it now or forever hold your peace.
Okay.
3 times is not searching any more rooms.
Do I need to investigate the room that I got money from? That I broke the
No,
door down?
like I said, you can just roll your 5d10 and take your gold, and I'm just waiting for you to do it or decide to do it.
All right.
No, I did it. I already did it.
29.
I already
There's
did
one.
it.
There's one more room though. I just did one that's 29.
All right,
gold.
if you want to go ahead and do it again.
Me?
Who's doing it? I don't care. If you
Go.
want it, you can have it.
I'm not taking it.
I got 27 that time.
Well, I rolled a 36 in the second one. I'll just give you that 36 gold.
It's like investment. It like automatically went to the market and got the
Yeah.
share price.
29 was my room, and I rolled one for my wife. So there.
All right, so you guys done searching here?
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, now what are you guys doing?
9 gold pieces.
I
I say we
guess-
start making our way up the main hall up here, but I'm not going first. I have 11 health. Screw that.
Screw that.
Is it
Was it
is
29?
it top or bottom? Is the we came in the top, right?
No, we came in through the bottom. Didn't we? I don't know. No, we came in through here, I believe. We're going up here. Yeah, because we all started like over here.
Wow. I am terrible at stealth checks.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Yeah, I guess we proceed through the only other doorway.
Yep.
Isn't there a magical door up there from your notes that you told us about?
There's a room that was sealed with magic.
Ah, we
I
don't
didn't
know what
sense.
the room is
I don't
yet.
know if this was it.
All right, so 3 times peering inside, you see what was once a grand dining hall, but it's it's now covered in thick webbing from floor to ceiling.
Oh my.
A large dinner table with chairs, can barely be made out in the center of the room. There's
Yeah.
several fireplaces, benches, and chairs can barely be seen as well.
Gonna need some fire up here.
All right,
I've got torches.
everyone stand back. This might be a little.
All right, yeah.
I'll fireball.
Had enough with. I got PTSD.
I'll use firebolt again to clear the webbing, and then
Oh.
also,
Easy enough.
Oh,
did
the
anything else
wicked
set on
night.
fire or just the webbing?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did anything else set on fire? Or was it just the webbing?
Yeah, when you're doing so, you'll catch the table and pretty much everything inside the room on
Can
fire.
I use Ray of
Hey.
Frost to try and put those out?
Sure, if you want to burn the spell slot, sure.
It's cantrip.
Okay, right. Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say
so-
yeah, you can try to save some of it, sure.
Yeah, so right hand shoots out fireball. Ray of Frost is just the left hand shooting all the things that are
Okay,
on
yeah,
fire.
I'll say
trying
that
not
you'll
to damage
save
them.
like at least half the things in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, pyro fireman. Perfect.
I'll look back over my shoulder. All right, webs are cleared.
Good.
Anyone want to take the lead here?
Go in there and meet the mummy of the big spider.
Let me at him. I'll go in there.
Go ahead.
So Leslie's gonna.
Ladies first.
All right. I see nothing, y'all.
Yeah,
I'll follow.
whatever was in here might have gotten scorched.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Well
See
done
nothing.
again, Grillman.
You were the one who asked for the fire.
We're leaving someone behind. The healer.
He's all right.
He's with you in spirit.
He's always in here.
Clerics and healing. It's the thought that counts.
Mm.
Is there another doorway or anything in here?
You see like a hallway that continues off to your right, further east, and there's a door that's off to the left.
Right here.
I will send my owl down the right hallway while they
Okay.
are investigating the door.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit out here and wait for the healer to come up here.
All right.
The healer won't heal me.
So, So it smells pretty burnt in here. Now tankards are lined up in the room. Let's see. Oh, let me take a look here. So you send your owl down the hallway, and you'll notice the 2 doors on your left going down the hallway, but in between those 2 doors on the right, there's a huge hole that's been kind of dug out.
Oh, great.
And then as the hallway continues, it stops at 2 double doors.
I'm frightened.
Very heavy.
Handyman. Check for traps.
Handyman.
And by that, I mean try to open the door.
Love it.
Okay, so you're checking the door there. It opens up right away. It's not locked.
Nice.
And looking inside, it used to be a kitchen.
Okay, that makes sense.
Was that over here on the left?
Correct.
Okay.
Wow. I expected this hole to be more grand, I guess.
This was some time
Oh.
ago.
There's another hallway that way. Aha! Sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah. This is
What else?
this is the hallway the owl went down, and that's how we see the hole. There's doors here somewhere.
Nice.
All right. So what do you guys do?
Guess I'm sneaking down the hall. I'm gonna roll my sneak.
I'm gonna watch you sneak down the hall.
I am doing terrible. With a 12.
Can I send my owl into the hole?
Sure.
That would be smart.
Yeah, that'd be
Join
great.
your turn.
We're missing
Lest
our
I
healer.
jump.
All right, and you send him down the hole.
Yeah, into that hole in the wall.
Okay. How far do you send him?
Cautiously, 1 square at a time.
Scream!
Okay. How long do you get to keep the spell up, and what is the range on it?
What is it? I think it's the range is 100 feet. He can be where I can actually see through him and communicate telepathically.
Right. So okay. So you're. Right. So he goes outside your 100 feet and bamps back to you.
Ooh, bam.
He's at. What does he see in that 100 feet?
A hole, a descending hole in darkness.
Even at the edge, all the way down.
As far as he could. I mean, he only went 100 feet.
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone knows more than I do on this. I think I can send him further, but then I can no longer communicate with him telepathically. So if I just sound him down to find the bottom, he can come back and relay it to us. I believe.
I
Because it is.
honestly do not know.
Because while you're, it's so the paragraph is while your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn, gaining benefits of any special senses the familiar has. I don't know how you want to rule that one.
Okay, so my question to you would be, how long do you want to sit there and wait?
I guess I told him to find the bottom, so...
Okay, an hour goes by, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. How long do you sit there and wait?
Grillman will sit there and wait.
For all
Well,
of eternity.
time out. If we're gonna wait an hour, then I'm taking a rest.
I
So I can get some
I
health
am
back.
sitting and waiting. If anyone else, I like my
I will
familiar.
gladly wait with you. How long do you want to wait? Because I want HP back.
Hold up. Time out. 1 second, real quick. So we can wait at least an hour. Charlie, roll your hit dice back. What are these two double doors right here?
I don't know. What are they?
Okay. If they're
I'm sorry.
doors, then I'm using Handyman to open them.
What am I rolling? I'm so
I'm trying to find a progression here somewhere so that we know if we need to camp now or what.
All right. So as soon as you send Handyman to the doors, a magical shield appears before the doorway.
Well, there's the magical door.
Really?
Am I allowed to take a short rest too?
Yeah, I
think
mean, you
anyone
might
can,
as
yeah.
well. If we're gonna hold
Well,
up
it
for an
depends on
hour.
how long you're gonna wait, because you might just take a long rest, right?
It
Yeah.
might not be a bad idea at this point. I am going to use detect magic to try and sense anything from that door, though. So that would be another 10 minutes.
All right. So
Isn't Grillman low on health too?
yeah, and
Nope.
so we'll say that 10 minutes, and yeah, the door has got it's sealed with just a magical barrier. Nothing can open it or get through.
Okay.
Very, very powerful. And as you're sitting there, here, let me help out. As you're sitting there for 3 hours, make an intelligence check.
All right. That would be a 4.
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess you're waiting. Are you just going to wait however long it takes? Is that what you're saying?
I am not making the decision for the group.
Because
But
I'm gonna start asking how much food supplies do you got on you?
Yeah. So if anyone else feels that they would be antsy and want to move along, speak up.
Yeah, I just don't see the logic in waiting.
I have 10 rations of 1 day each on me. So
Okay, so you guys just want to wait?
Handyman,
How
open this
long
door
ever it
now.
takes?
To the north.
Is there a door there?
yeah, there's a
Looks
door
like
right here.
there's one. I don't know if there actually is or not.
All right,
There's a
go
door
ahead and
here.
make you checking it. What are you doing?
I'm sending Handyman to open it.
Okay, make your roll.
I'm gonna roll so low, so bad. I know it. That'd be 16.
It opens up. It looks like a decrepit barracks.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So I think the only way forward is down. I think that's the only way to go at this point. Because that door is magically sealed, and it doesn't appear that there is any other way for us to go.
I hate to admit it, but I believe you're right.
I'd like to check the barracks.
All right, go ahead and make your investigation check.
So while Holbeck is doing that, I'm going to say it is, in my opinion, that we use the barracks, barricade the doors to create a safe area, and we will rest until we are fully recovered and able to pursue the bowels of this dungeon safely. All in favor?
I think that gives time for the owl to come back. Make sure we're rested up.
Am I supposed to roll a 20 for investigation?
Always.
Oh, wow. Nat
Okay,
20.
I rolled a 20.
Let's see here.
I don't have any modifiers.
You find a set of dwarven playing cards, 23 gold, 3 hand axes, 3 great axes, 5 short spears, and 4 daggers.
Wow, what was it? Daggers would be good for 3 times, and spears might come in handy.
Indeed. Well, I think it is. Well, Grillman and I have provided the idea that we conduct a long rest in the barracks. Holbeck, Leslie, what do you think?
That's good. 23 gold.
Leslie,
I'm
you fall
in.
asleep on us?
Yeah.
I'm here.
She's
No,
already
here.
on the bed. She's already knocked out of the barracks.
I sleep on the table.
All right, I guess that's where we'll go ahead and call it.
Perfect.
Yay.
We're sleeping on the bed.
it
Yay,
it may
long
be
rest.
dust and spider covered, but
Yeah.
at least it's a bed.
Yeah, the spider webs will be good for putting in my wounds that are bleeding everywhere.
You're fine now.
Yeah.
Put the
I
spider
will.
webs in. I'll light them on fire.
Yes.
Woo!
Mash them in there like quick clot. Wow. Oh, good job, Tony.
Yeah, thank
really
you.
good.
That
I like
was a
this
good one.
map.
You
That's so much
almost
fun.
got me.
Yeah, the spider fight actually, I know it probably went a little quicker than you were expecting, but that was actually pretty fun. I felt powerful.
Yeah, it was great.
I mean,
And
we
now
did.
I have
Oh, he gone.
Well, and then there were 4.
And then I guess we're running the show. Hey, what's
Hey.
up there, Internet? We're coming at you live. Coming at
Who
you
are we
live.
on?
We got your content.
Who are we bombing
Don't go
tonight?
away because I'm sure we're gonna go raid somebody. Oh, here we go.
There he comes. We're gonna raid somebody.
Hey, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. But yeah, we're so powerful he drops. Thank you, Tofu. Let's see. I think our good friends over at QNC are doing some Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh
Yeah.
So let's
Go on the goat.
click on that. Let's do a confetti goat when we get there. What is going on with this right now? I don't even know. It's out of control on me. There we go. All right. So anyway, as I was saying before, I got booted out so rudely. Thank you very much, Tony. Like, that was a very good story. I am very pleased with how things are unfolding for everyone. So amazing. Thank you to
Yeah.
all of you awesome people who tuned in to check out our show. We really hope you like our dwarven antics. Things are definitely getting crazier now that we're back in our ancestral home. So keep tuned in, keep checking it out, and maybe with some more rolls, you might be able to actually help us stay alive.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah. Please help us live.
Please help.
Actually, yeah. Thank you for bringing me to life.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
Tofu
that was Tofu, right?
coming in. Yeah, Tofu coming in clutch with that heal. Wow. What an
I
adventure.
didn't even know that happened. That's cool. I didn't have
Yeah.
I didn't have the Twitch up.
Yeah, it was pretty slick. Well, anyway, thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to all our wonderful players. Thank you to Tony for hanging in there and making this story as great as it is. We're going to raid on over to QNC. Thank you all. We'll see you all later. Bye.
Bye.
All right, it should be raiding over.